That's right, we're back. Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Phantasy Star Online Blue Burst. Hope everyone's doing well out there. And I might have to restart the game because I plugged in my controller after I booted it up, so it might not work until I restart it. But, as you can see, we're starting with some of the tunes from yesterday's stream. It's not where we left off, it's a little bit before that, but it's because these are absolute bangers. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god.
You suck! Bruh.
Alright, let's see if the controller's gonna work. No, I'm gonna have to restart the... Okay, I guess I have to use the arrow keys. I thought I could click with the mouse, but no. Let me try plugging it in and like, you know, the old unplug and plug it back in thing. Maybe we don't even have to restart the computer or the game. No. One more time. Nope. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Alright, let me restart real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Okay, it lit up. It lit up, it's gonna work. Or, well, in theory. They want me to go get that cash, but I ain't gonna have none of that. Alright, let's rock. They want me to go get that cash. They want me to go bring it back. They want me to break it up to them, but I ain't gonna have none of that. They want me to go get that cash. They want me to go bring it back. They want me to break it up to them, but I ain't gonna have none of that. You son of a... We're adding Arnold into the remix.
You son of a bitch.
There we go. Now for the real bops. Holy shit, this lobby's full. We got Kramali, TK Lottie, Yuna, all with 2 O's. Actually, aren't they somewhat well known on this server? That person? Over here we got Atlantis, and it seems like she has like a doppelganger over there, low key. Same color scheme, Tabby Cat, but they just left. Hi Atlantis! I know you're probably AFK, but hi! Alright, let's hit it. Don't worry, we'll eventually get to the song we left off on yesterday that I didn't name because the stream was over. Alright, we're all ready, set to go. Real quick because I saw her in the lobby. And even if she's not chatting, she's usually lurking and supporting. So, thank you very much, Atlantis. There's a shout out for you. Dear sis. Also, the longest running subscriber, too. And a mod. So, she's like the ultimate MVP for the channel. Alright, here we go again.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Yep. Dragon loops. We don't just kill the dragon. We kill at least one Hidelt, or whatever the hell that version of the Hildy Bear is called. And a Bartle. They're dying too, you know. I already name dropped these songs yesterday, so if you want to know what they're called, just watch yesterday, or Yeah, watch the previous Phantasy Star stream. That's the more accurate way to say it. It was yesterday. But you know, I'm just trying to be technically accurate. In case like my VODs are... In case the VODs on YouTube are separated. Because I don't always remember to like publish daily, you know? Alright, so real quick, right off the bat, I already have something to talk about. It's kind of a funny thing. Is that I had a friend show me this new little... Well, I don't know how new it is, but they're barely telling me about it now. About this new little feature that the iPhone has. Where if one of your contacts is a fellow iPhone user, you can actually put like a picture as the background or backdrop, like a wallpaper, like a background wallpaper for the conversation with that person. So you just choose a picture and you put it there, and then both of you will see it. So when either one of you opens up that conversation, the message history, you know, the text message history you have with that person, you'll both see that same background. But she was telling me that there's no consent system. Like, either one of you can just change the photo, at least the way they explained it, whenever you want. And it'll just change it for the other person. So then the next time they open their conversation with you on the phone, they'll just see the new picture that you posted, and vice versa. If they can change it, and then you'll see the new picture. I highly doubt it actually works that way, but if it does, you better make sure you really trust your friends and family if you're gonna check your messages in public. Because what if like literally my first idea was like, all right, what if I give you this picture right here? It's just
He's pulling his cock out.
what if I give you that, and then you decide to like open your phone at like the doctor's office in our conversation history, and then that fucking pops up, and somebody's sitting next to you and they see that shit. You know, it's just like, are you really sure you want to do that? Like, I wouldn't trust anybody, dude. I was like, there's no way there's not some kind of like, I haven't updated my phone. I avoid updating my phone as often as possible. I only do it when I absolutely have to. My iPhone hasn't been updated in like fucking years. Actually, that was true until last year because of a new app I needed for something I actually needed, and it had to have the latest software. It's been almost a year now. But before that, it literally had been years, plural. But like, dude, there's so much, like, you better really trust your contacts because there's so much like room for abuse with that. I was like, dude, what the hell? There's gotta be, like, it's not that I don't trust this person, but I'm sure there's some kind of consent system in the settings that you can manage, you know. Because even if you didn't try to troll one of your friends by changing the picture to some like fucking XXX porn thing, you know, like some NSFW thing, so that the next time they open their conversation with you and at a bad time, they'll just get like humiliated. Even if you don't do that, the fact that either one of you can change the wallpaper at any time, you can still, like, even without NSFW in the mix, like, you can still just troll the other person, can't you? Like, just constantly changing the photo to something like annoying, you know? Like, when the other person wants it to be something else, like, there's gotta be, like, why wouldn't they set it up so that you each see what you want to see for that conversation backdrop? Like, that seems like the most logical fucking thing, you know? I was like, there's no way Apple's that dumb, are they? They might be. I'm tempted to download an update just to check, honestly. Although I was thinking of getting one anyway, just because I'm going to travel very far. And I don't want to run into a situation where I might have to download and use an app on the fly, and then, oh, oops, you can't because it's not compatible with your current version. You need to update. And software updates take a very long time. Well, I think mostly if you're just super outdated like me, like I was last year when I updated. If you keep up with it, I'm pretty sure the updates are probably smaller and shorter, but still, you get what I'm saying. Like, because I'm traveling really far next week, I was already thinking and considering of, you know, updating my phone anyway. And now I know what handy new features, or at least one of them, is waiting for me when I do, because if it's true that that thing doesn't have any consent, I might troll my friend a couple times. I might actually do it. You know me, I got gremlin energy, man. I'm mischievous like that. I like lighthearted pranks like that. So she better hope she trusts me enough. Because if I see that that feature doesn't have any safeguards on it, I might fuck around and find out. I don't think I'll put like NSFW images. I won't take it that far, but I'll probably put some troll fucking images in the background and just be changing it constantly. How to make iPhone users all hate each other. Thanks, Apple. But I seriously doubt it. There's got to be some kind of setting that, even if it's like hidden away somewhere, there's got to be some kind of setting to like, you know, filter or something so that like you don't get images you don't want to just pop up on your fucking phone, you know, because the other person decided to put up like a fucking, they stole it with her tits out or something. Or her ass out in the photo I just showed right now on stream. There's no fucking way. Alright, I think this was the track we left off on when the stream outroed yesterday, so... Okay, so this one's called Celis, where stars rest. So a region or story are called Celis, which is spelled S-E-L-L-A-S. And it says where stars rest. There's two versions of this. The next one is called the same thing, but it's called version B. Yeah, this is, I'm pretty sure this is where we outroed yesterday. There's a lot of really chill music coming up. Laid back stuff. It fits the chilly environment we're in. You see, guys, I'm playing the new expansion early. For FF14, you know, Evercold. I'm already there. Every time I kill a dragon, I'm in a place that's always cold. Forever cold. Ever cold. We're there already. Dun, 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 dun. So yes, again, title's the same, it's just version B. They almost sound the same too. Where stars rest. Oh, hell no. Give me that. I didn't even know those things could drop a fucking escape doll. I'll take it. Alright, so to preface these tracks, the next 3, it's called My Home. And just from the art and thumbnails, I can tell it's basically when they added a housing system to MapleStory, which looks like it's very much instanced housing. Even MapleStory got fucking instance housing. FF14 still doesn't. It's like,
Fuck! Holy shit!
But this one's called My Home El Noth, jazz version. So if you make your house themed on El Noth, that little snowy covered place, you know. So you get to choose a theme just like an NGS. PSO2 NGS. Choose a theme based on region, I guess. Okay, so that's 2 MMOs I know of that I will be actively playing that have instance housing, and FF14 still does not. Great. Oh, that's cute. This one's called My Home Sweet Rest. Again, jazz version too. I just noticed this one's like a big house. I guess you can have different sizes, obviously. But the chimney has it has a heart-shaped smokestack coming out of it. It's like a little smoke cloud coming out of the chimney that's in the shape of a heart. Cute. This one's called My Home Brand New Morning in the Plaza. Again, the jazz version. The plaza sounds and looks like it's, you know, the main hub where you would access everyone's instanced houses from. Like if you want to visit a friend's or something, or your own. You go through the little plaza first. Cool, because you see all the themes, all the different themes that are available are all previewed in this plaza. Like you see a little piece of Ludibrium, Magatia, the Hanasis mushrooms, of course. That's kind of cool. This was a login theme, like a title screen theme, I guess, that they use at some point. Or maybe it's just... Well, it's called Login. Jazz version. The whole section is a lot of jazz music. So I think it's just the jazz version of the original Login theme from MapleStory. Yeah, I think I misinterpreted. Yeah, it's just the original theme, but jazzified. This is the jazz version of Raindrop Flower. One of my favorite themes from Areve. You know, the Cygnus Night Place. One of the early, like, mob killing areas. I don't know what this story arc entails, but there's a lot of like romance stuff happening in the background for some of these, the thumbnails, and This one has somebody that looks like they're having marriage being proposed to them or something. I don't recognize the characters, but still. Pretty fireworks in the background though. This whole jazz collection is definitely something I would listen to if I want to like have a chill lo-fi session. And this one is the jazz version of Cygnus Garden, my favorite boss theme music. And the jazz version does do it justice. This is a good one. Oh, I'll take that. Oops. I meant to pick up the Meseta, but I forgot I had the quick swap menu open or whatever. Yes, this is the Ludibrium theme song in jazz version also. Fantastic thinking. The sound director definitely has good taste because they definitely picked out the best songs to make like alternate versions of them. Or whatever the hell this was. Whether it was just like an event or a story update or something. Like when we heard the Maple Music Festival, you know? They had the Temple of Time music, the Kinesis one. They got their own like music festival versions. Yes, I was humming along while yawning. This video has a bit of a slideshow. The track is called Hotel Arcs, a mechanic with a wonder. No idea what the context is. Like 90% of the music, so. I thought it was a nice little track though. This one's called Santa's Visit. Santa Surfer. Sea. I don't know if the sea refers to like Southeast Asia. That region of MapleStory. Not sure. It's got cute little kittens on the artwork though. It's nice. Oh yeah, speaking of artwork. One second. Snap there, and there we go. Alright. I still have more waifus in the rotation. Pistola was just the newest one that was added yesterday. This one was before. Okay, so this is from apparently they remade the Explorer storyline again after the MapleStory Red update. This was like barely a year or two ago. This is the new like theme song for when you first start the game as an explorer. At Maple Island. It's called Maple Island at the beginning of the adventure. It's definitely a much more laid-back, chill take on the intro compared to the red version that we heard like at the beginning of this whole the part 1 of the playlist, which was like I would say days ago. If you're following the grind playlist, yeah, in real time, like over a month ago, because it was the last time we had the EXP boost. Judging by the thumbnail and the music, this is probably when you're like selecting like your character path or something. I don't know. Called Explorer, just another maple leaf. This is the point where I noticed there was a big shift in the musical style of the game. Like everything from this point on has a kind of different vibe. It might have changed composers, sound director, or something. Starts leaning to a sort of a more like melancholy, sort of melodramatic but still epic kind of musical style. I like that there's 3 subclasses for every explorer type. For all 6. Or 5 of them, sorry. They didn't start off that way, but they balanced it out. There was only 3 thief classes. They eventually added dual blade. There was only 2, or sorry, there was only 2, and then they added dual blade, so there was 3. There was only 2 pirate classes, so then they added cannoneer. That made it 3. I was there for both of those. There was only 2 archer types, and then they added a 3rd one that I don't know because that was definitely after my time, after I stopped playing. There was always 3 warrior types though. Oh yeah, they had a 3rd mage type too. There was only 2 of those as well. I guess at the beginning there really was only 3 types of warriors, and all the other, yeah, the other 3 like, and then 4 classes or explorer types only had 2. Yeah, there was only ever at the beginning like 2 thief types, 2 mage types, 2 archer types, 2 pirate types. Only the warrior class started off with 3. I didn't realize that though just now. Alright, this one's for the 19th anniversary. It's called Maple Momentary 19th anniversary event. Yeah, it's just like a very mellow vibe now. Very chill and laid back. There we go. Back to the upbeat shit. It's called Night Festival in Nautilus Pub. There's some kind of night festival in the little pirate town, which is just a giant whale submarine called Nautilus. We're like 2 steps away from a bar fight is what it sounds like, which I like it. Clap demands. Oh yeah, I didn't even introduce her, but like for anybody who's wondering about the new waifu on screen, it's actually an original character by the artist that I've been sort of showcasing with the past several waifus. So it's Yolande's original character named Rune. R-U-N-E, like a runestone, you know? Rune. Pretty cute. And yes, same trend as all the previous, you know, waifus. This is obviously the safe for work, quote-unquote, variant. This is probably the most risque one of those. But yes, there's obviously a version where there's a lot less ribbon on her. Let's leave it at that. I was like, for a minute I was like, what do you call it? Yeah, that's right. She's wrapped up like a present. We'll call it a decency ribbon. I'm sure Lantis will get a kick out of that one. Yeah, she's wearing a decency ribbon. We'll say that. I'm sure she's laughing right now. Alright, this one's called Grand Athenaeum. We're back here again. Athenaeum, I keep saying it different. The other side of the dimension. Yeah, giant fucking library. Anime opening. Guess I have another one. I'll take a guess and say they probably also upgraded and redid the storyline for the Cygnus Knights too at some point. Oh, I don't know. That's what this looks like. It's I guess an update called Maple Story Ignition. The song is called Reina Kondo. There's a dash and it says Goddess Mark. Kondo spelled with a K, by the way. And Reina, well, that's like queen in Spanish. It's just R-E-I-N-A. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they like added a new class to the Cygnus Knights? I don't know. I'm checking the background with angel wings. I don't know. Kind of a banger, man. This, I'm guessing the context is that they redid the story for Neo Tokyo. This must be like part of its like new modern soundtrack. It's called Neo Tokyo Dunas. Dunas is spelled D-U-N-A-S. Not in the dark, of course. I won't know till I play it. Oh! The way that electric guitar kicks in, dude. Oh, this is some other crossover, like the Hatsune Miku one. I don't know who this is, but Maple Story X DJ Max Respect 5, or V, if they're not intending to use the V as a 5, I don't know. And the song is called Fairy Tale, of course. You can recognize it. Pan Remix. Fairy Tale Pan Remix.
Next level.
Next level! Hey, Redria found a red ring from Dark Falls. Congrats, Redria, on the red ring.
Bitch.
Fitting for their name.
Level up.
This little crossover had a whole slew of tracks, but this is the only one I really liked. System malfunction. I love the Fairy Tale track. I'm not sure what the context of this is. I'm guessing they released some kind of like ultimate level raid version of this old boss fight. It's called Black Heaven Extinction Mode Lotus Phase 2. Fucking long ass name. But judging based on the title and the artwork, it's like they remade a boss fight from the Black Heaven series that we heard several days ago. Back to Grand Athenium again. This one's called The Neglected Solitude of the Sanctuary. It sounds and looks pretty dark. This one's Abyss Expedition, like the series we heard before. This one's called Snowy Abyss. And it has a very subtle callback to Elnoth. There it is. I noticed Elnoth itself has like a subtle allusion to the main title theme too. Well, the old theme of the login screen from MapleStory. This would be a callback to the area outside of Elnoth, the whole icy zone and stuff. This is Abyss Expedition, Paralyzed Waterfall. Not a frozen waterfall, a paralyzed waterfall. So it's pretty much frozen, but still. They decided to call it paralyzed. And I guess technically it's the same, right? The cause of the paralysis is the ice, but the water froze. Did I choose the right difficulty and everything? It kind of looked the way as I was making those last selections. I have no idea. I guess we're about to find out. Pretty sure it is though, otherwise this place would look different. Yeah, we're good. 21st anniversary. Maple Racing. In-game. So I guess they made a minigame that's like fucking Mario Kart but for Maple Story. Oh, we're about to go full-on Koreaboo again after this. Here we go. For the next like 4 tracks, no, let me actually check. It's 1, 2, between 3 to 5 tracks. They're all angelic, but no. Let's just say 6 for simplicity. The next 6 tracks are Angelic Buster. A character that was released back when I was still playing. It was the last character I made. But I guess they decided to give her like... They turned her into like Kuna from PSO2 or something. They turned her into a pop star idol at this point, which she already kind of was back then, but they gave her like proper music for that. And this first one is called Star Bubble. Ah, yeah, yeah! See? Bubble Bubble. I think it says full because there's like a shorter version. Yeah, Star Bubble. Oh. I guess. The wallpaper for the video, the thumbnail, is literally like the most ayaya picture of the Angelic Buster character. That's just it, we're going full Koreaboo now. How can you not like this music?
Bruh.
I'm sorry, I had to.
You bastard!
Too soon! Fucking granddad. Shit.
Fuck!
Alright, he's dead. Oh yeah. Not only did they make the normal Korean, you know, language lyrics music, they made a Japanese version and an English version. Let's fucking go. So if you're wondering what the fuck she was just saying in that song just now, well, here's the translation.
If you wanna meet anytime,
Yes, the only lyric I actually know. Well, it's time to wind down though. Trying to pick a better outro song. I guess I knew that one too. Oh shit, those thieves! Yeah, Maple Story got a budget increase at some point. For them to make a Korean, Japanese, and English version of all of Angelic Buster's songs that we're about to hear. Very impressive. Now that would have been a great spot to just be like, good night everybody. But no, I gotta do my proper outro. I'll name this one because it's already started, but this one's Angelic Buster, obviously. Fly Away remix. I couldn't find the original, it's just the remix was on the channel, so it's literally just called Fly Away Remix. The full version. This is the Korean version, of course. The English translated version will be next, but that'll be next stream because I'm done for now. So as always, thank y'all very much for watching. Appreciate the support across all platforms. And as I always like to say, please take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Don't die. And until next time, I hope y'all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. And we'll see y'all then. Bye. Peace. Enjoy the music.
Dylan! Son of a bitch.
Well, look who started moving. Alright, sorry, I'm fucking around. Good night, everybody. Oh, I love this. There she goes. She typed in the chat. Okay, you made it in. I just made Vaughn dance to this music for a little bit before logging out of here. Oh. Here you go. Alright. Take it away, Vaughn, for real now. Whew. Spread your wings, fly away.